The digital chains, social media reigns, whispers through the veins. Shadow bands fall, voices suppressed and low. But a new dawn breaks, watch the free words flow. Memelinked rising, breaking the old mold. Crypto forge freedom, stories to be told. No shadow banning, no silent erase. Blockchain protected in this digital space. In a world of control, where whispers fade, a legend emerged, a stand to be made. Pablo Crow's vision, a future so bright. Memelinked ignites, burning through the night. Memelinked rising, breaking the old mold. Crypto forge freedom, stories to be told. No shadow banning, no silent erase. Blockchain protected in this digital space. From the ashes of censorship, a phoenix takes flight, composing the voiceless, reclaiming the light. In the realm of the blockchain, our spirits ascend. Memelinked revolution, the world starts to mend. Memelinked rising, breaking the old mold. Crypto forge freedom, stories to be told. No shadow.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Pablo Crow, and like always, super bullish on crypto. Crypto set me free. For those that are new to the channel, I've been on YouTube since 2021 when I retired thanks to Kronos. Back then, I used to know it as just Crow, the token Crow. I was an early investor in 2018, and I was able to walk away from my welding company, my career, everything in 2021. Obviously, I had a few other investments, but Crow was by far my biggest champion. I pour all my 401k into Crow. Literally the first week after it launch, I just pour all my 401k in there, and I just believe in brand, because the idea of crypto.com, like the brand just blew my mind, right? I felt like it was going to be this massive thing, and over time it became a massive thing, and I was able to collect my reward and walk away from my job. You know, a year or two ago, I reinvested in Crow and made more money. And I'm just grateful for that corporation, that company, that industry, everything. And you can be too. Cryptocurrency is freedom. Right now, we have a lot of chaos going on with, governments, with the left and the right, and the right and the left and the left and the right. And I want you guys to remember one thing. Crypto doesn't care about politics. Crypto is numbers on the internet. That's all they are, numbers. And a number can determine if you retire early or stay working till you die. A number. So people put a lot of energy into politics, a lot of energy into sports, a lot of energy into things that are not making you any money, things that are not setting you free, things that are not going to pay for your travel to the Bahamas or your new house or that new car that you want to drive. So I made this channel to encourage people to focus on why you're in crypto, to focus on what's important, and that's making money. That's what's important, to make money. That's why you're here. You didn't come here to practice religion, love, politics, none of that stuff. You came here to make money. So don't let emotion determine your ability to make money. Emotions and money, they don't mix. They're not a thing. But people make it a thing, right? Today we're going to talk about projects on TickerTrending.com that are just killing it. They're trending. They have potential to make you the one thing that you came to crypto to do, make money. And we're going to talk a little bit about the news too, because what the fuck? We talk about that shit too, just for fun and pure entertainment. But at the end of the day, I want you guys to know that I don't mix my religion, my politics, or my family when it comes to crypto. Crypto is crypto, and that's it. And the more people understand that, the better you will be, and the sooner you'll walk away from that 9-to-5 lifestyle that you have today. You're gonna kill it. I'm telling you, we're about to enter the biggest bull run in history. In history. And anything that's going on the outside world is just noise. You need to lock in. You need to focus. This right here is the end of 2020. Obviously, we're in 2025, right? But at the end of 2020, that's when things really light up. It was like a fucking fireworks, just boom, right? GameStop happened. I see a lot of my homies from Roaring Kitty in here, and that thing just blew up, right? Just then came Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Bitcoin hit all-time highs, Ethereum broke a new all-time high, BNB broke a new all-time high, Solana, XRP, everybody started making fucking money. And that's what's about to happen. The next couple of months, you need to lock in. I could be watching the Canelo and the Crawford fight right now. I could be sitting on the couch. I could be eating some fucking chips and, snacking with the friends. But Canelo ain't going to pay my fucking bills. Even though I like Canelo, I'm a fan, but he ain't going to pay my bills. So I need to focus. And the 2,000 people that are here with me right now, you guys are focused. And you are the people that are going to thrive and win this bull run. You are going to be the champions. And you know what? When you have a lot of fucking money, watch all the boxing you want. Watch all the sports you want. And you know what's going to happen? You're probably not even going to give a shit because you're going to be planning trips. You're going to be planning adventures. You're going to be doing some stuff that you haven't done. Knock stuff out of your bucket list. So you're not even going to give a shit who's boxing. You're not going to care who's going to the Super Bowl. Like all that stuff is stuff that keeps the regular person busy and in front of the television. You need to focus. So today we're gonna dedicate this live stream to just that. Focus. Focus on crypto. Focus on what you're here to do and get it done. Do it for yourself, do it for your family, and do it for your loved ones. Just get it done. Get it done. Okay? Before we jump into anything, let's take a breather and enjoy a little bit of raccoon action before we get super serious. Let's go, boys.
I was born to be free.
That fucking raccoon is cooking. So you gotta get cooking. You gotta get cooking. Do you smell what the rock is cooking? Remember that? Anyways, if you're new to the channel, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. I don't really care for the money I make on YouTube. I just want people to get the information they need to succeed in life when it comes to cryptocurrency. Anyways, we're going to jump right into it. Let's jump into the market real quick. We're just going to take a few breathers on CoinGhetto, like Mr. Bitboy once called it. We got Bitcoin. Oh, man, look at that. Look at that 4.1 trillion market. I love it. I love it. I love it. Some people predict we're going to 10 to 15 trillion dollars in global market. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine another $5 trillion coming into the market this cycle? Like money making, ding, 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 ding. Printing. Man, I'm excited. I'm excited. Bitcoin at 116. Ethereum about to break a new all-time high. XRP. Oh boy, what? What happened? $3. Yo, come on, XRP fam. Send this shit to $10. Send XRP to $10, boys and girls. Send it for them boys. They deserve it. You know what? If anybody deserves gains, is the XRP community, because those boys have been holding that shit for forever. Give the man $10 a token. Do it for them. Solana, look at that, 245, man. You guys remember when everybody was panicking when that shit dipped to like $90? Oh my God, it's over. It's over. Remember that? Nobody remembers $90 no more. $246 a Solana. Man, little Dogecoin doing his thing. Cardano about to break $1. Chainlink, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Chronos. Man, that's my baby. Forever love Kronos. I remember on the live stream we are talking that Kronos was at 5 cents, and I was like, guys, buy some fucking Crow. What are you doing? Nobody fucking listens. Nobody ever fucking listens. So it's whatever. Anyways, just know that Kronos is gonna make me more fucking millions this cycle once again. Thank you, Kronos. Big old Shiba Inu. Shout out to them. The big old communities, everybody in here. Where's my other boy at, man? Where's my VeChain at? VeChain is a late bloomer, guys. I'm telling you, that fucking thing, I can't even find it right there. VeChain, I'm telling you right now, it's a late bloomer. VeChain is going to do its thing at the last fucking minute of the bull run. It's going to do its thing, okay? I have a long on VeChain. I'm just going to wait it out. It's been sitting there for like 30 days, and it's going to continue to sit there till VeChain does what VeChain is supposed to do, okay? Now, the reason why I believe VeChain is going to pump is because they partner up with Crypto.com. They're all over UFC. They're everybody. They're everywhere in everybody's eyes. So, yeah, keep an eye on that. But anyway, let's jump over to TickerTrending.com real quick. Let's see who's in the chat. Let's say hello to Kev. What's up? Kev is probably the first person to ever comment on anything I tweet. So, big shout out to Kev. We got Ad right there. Big shout out to you guys with the XPX community and the Brett. Roaring Kitty. Let's fucking go, Roar. Roar CTO just broke 10 mil. Fuck yeah, they did. Fuck yeah, they did. Frank. Now, I want to talk a little bit about Frank. Just a little bit, okay? Frank and I have been friends for a while, since late 2021 or mid 2021, something like that. We've been friends for a while. He has his good days and his bad days like everybody else. But one thing that Frank does have is talent. And talent to find early projects. Like early. Like this man finds them before the freaking Telegram bots finds them, before LifePair finds them, before anybody and everybody finds them. Within a matter of 10 minutes, the man has done so much research that he found a winner. And he usually, 9 out of 10 times, he makes money. Whether he makes $10,000 in a day, $5,000 a day, $20,000 a day, whatever it is. He pulls a lot of gains because he has one skill that a lot of people don't have, and that's research. If you guys got better at research, you could print money every day in the space. So big shout out to Roar Old Horse. I like that. I like the name. Old Horse. Fucker got a mask and everything. Oh, that's some good shit right there. That is some good stuff. Everton, is that how you say it? Everton? I like that. I like that. Well, let's jump into looking at a couple of projects. We'll take a little break, talk a little bit more about news, and then we'll carry on. So let's start with the cat, man. So we've been talking about the cat on the show for a while. The cat listed on Ticker Trending a long time ago, and we talk about it literally almost every live stream. They're always trending. They're always doing their thing. We've been talking about the cats since it was at the fucking floor, like way down here. And I'm like, guys, you need to understand that these community projects that are building a real community, they're going to pump. You just have to, connect with the community, and you have to understand the everyday grind that this community does. And when you understand the strength of community, that's what you buy. You invest in the people. Projects come and go, but communities that are put together, strong communities, they move mountains. Okay, they move mountains. They're sitting roughly under 3 mil. We've been talking about the cats since around, like, I don't even know, man, maybe like 500K or whatever the hell that was down here. I mean, it's up quite a bit. So yeah, we've been talking about them for a while. Okay. Now, if you zoom out, I mean, they're barely getting started. If you look at the bottom floor right here, a nice trajectory. They got that nice climb, that clean 45-degree angle wedge climb. So the cat's gonna do his thing for sure. Big shout out to the cat community. They're always trending. They're taking advantage of TickerTrending.com. Now, TickerTrending.com is fairly new when you compare it to CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, DEX Tools. I mean, this thing is fairly new. And this is TickerTrending.com. This is our first version. Wait till you see the next version. This is our first version. We learned a lot. There were a lot of rookie mistakes in development that we did here when it came to building a DEX. But tell you what, when you see the updated TickerTrending.com, oh, buddy, you might fully change to a new platform. You might be like, you know what? It's time for a change. And you might go all out on TickerTrending.com. I'm telling you. So if you're an OG that's listed here today, man, thank you. Thank you, because you are going to love moving into the new page, the new platform, and everybody that's alive and grinding every day, we're going to be moving you guys to the new platform. So it's going to be great. You guys are going to love it. But anyways, let's move on. Let's pull out one more. We got Roaring Kitty. Man, Roaring Kitty. Man, they're killing it. Look at that last candle. Look at that. The last 2 days, they just been amazing. And look at how we talked about it, man. It's like we do some quality technical analysis. Look at this. We talk about finding the floor. You always find the floor on every pump. There's always a pump, okay? There's always a big old pump. There's always some dips and consolidation, and they went through the whole thing. And that's exactly what we believe that they were going to do. You guys can go back on all my videos. I'm always bullish. So I don't think you're ever going to see me bearish. I'm never bearish. Bearish people, they don't make fucking money. They're bearish. They don't make money. I'm always bullish. On good days, on bad days, on green days, on red days, I'm always bullish. One thing I like to do, I like to buy the floors. I like to buy the bottoms of charts to have a good community, because I like to watch my money grow over time. Now, once they break that all-time high, man, once they break that all-time high, man, what you have here is probably one of the biggest fucking wedges ever, man. It's gonna be good. Once they break that all-time high, yeah, it's gonna be a good day for Roaring Kitty. Keep an eye on that all-time high, guys. Keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. I think it was around 14, 15 mil or something like that. Once they break that 14, 15 mil and they go into price discovery, and imagine Roaring Kitty comes back and like goes full throttle on the last little bit of the bull run. Oh man, like you could not ignore the power of Roaring Kitty community. You can't. And I always tell people you don't have to go all in on just one coin. You can put a little bit of money on multiple great communities. And Roaring Kitty, they're on my portfolio. They've been on my portfolio, same with the cat, for a while, because I invest in communities. I don't really give a shit about the token dollar value when I buy it. I only care to buy floors, buy bottoms. I don't FOMO into pumps. I look for them floors, and they always pay out. When you buy the bottom, guess what? Everybody else is down but you. So look for the floors and then catch those candles and catch the momentum. And man, we're probably going to see Roaring Kitty in a new all-time high very soon. So big shout out to them guys. Big shout out to Roaring Kitty. Big shout out to those guys. We're going to throw a little bit of monkey action before we jump into the next one. The next one is going to be very exciting. Stay tuned.
Green candles rise, a vibrant hue, breaking barriers old and new. Decentralized, a fearless stand, power shifts across the land. From ashes rise a phoenix bright, burning through the darkest night. Digital gold, a modern gleam, living the crypto dream. Trend in the air, electric night, crypto pop, taking flight, diamond.
Man, I love it. I love it. Nothing like an ape. Nothing like an ape. And we're going to talk about the next project. The next project's the most recent listed project. Now, this right here is looking like major alpha. Okay. And the reason why it feels like it might be major alpha is because what I'm about to show you. All right, we're going to jump into it real quick. We got SPH, Spider-Man on a horse. First of all, when you say that name, you giggle, okay? Spider-Man on a horse. Like, who the fuck comes up with this shit? Like, Spider-Man on a horse. First of all, you read it and you're like, what the fuck is this? So you laugh. And that's the whole definition of a meme coin. You laugh. It's funny. And funny and unique is what prints. It's, you got to have a backstory about what's going on in this project. What's the backstory behind Spider-Man on a horse? Now, why I feel like this might be some alpha is because the thing is only sitting at 150K market cap. Now, the last project that I told you that feels like alpha that was sitting around 150, 200K, it ran to 5 million. And we're going to talk about that project next as well. But let's continue talking about Spider-Man on a horse. Let's figure out where the fuck that name came from. Like, what is this people thinking? Okay, let's look a little deeper into it. They do have a website. We're gonna jump into the website real quick and let's see what's going on. It's okay. First of all, the website is super simple, straight to the point. There's no like roadmap. There's no like fake ass fucking, what do they call that? White paper. None of that. It's straight to the point. A Spider-Man on a horse. Now, there's a video here. We're gonna watch it. I think it moves. Let's see. Oh yeah. What the hell? Look at that. What the fuck is this? Oh, look at, dude. That's a girl. That's a spider girl, spider woman on a horse. Why did they call it Spider-Man? To trick you? That is definitely a girl. Definitely a girl. What is going on? What? I once jumped off a train to fight a bum, but today I rode a horse. You guys remember that? You guys remember the Spider-Man? Oh my god, let me see if I can find it. Spider-Man on a subway. I think it was. Remember that when he jumped off the freaking. Oh man, I'm not gonna find it. It was so funny. Like the dude jump. Real life. Let me search real life Spider-Man on subway. It was it was so funny. It was so funny, man. Like I can't remember if it's this one. Let me see. I just don't want to. Oh man, here. Let me change the screen real quick. I'm just trying to find it. I don't want to just play it, but like there was so much going on with Spider-Man on a subway. It was hilarious.
Is an accessible station. The elevator is at the center of the
Look at
platform.
look at. Oh. And he stole the chips, and then the Spider-Man ran after him and captured him. It was the funniest thing, and they made a whole meme about it, and the meme blew up, and dude, people made so much fucking money on that coin. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous because he had one video where he was on top of the train, and the bum that you just witnessed, he was like stealing a bag from this lady, and he was running up the stairs, and the Spider-Man jumps off the fucking train and chases him, and then he fights him with the mop. He fights the dude with the mop, and he's pulling his freaking shorts, and the bum's trying to run away. Yeah, it was very very funny. So yeah, back to tickertrending.com. I just wanted to let you guys know that like stupid stuff like this like is so dumb that it may pump. Like it's so dumb that it may pump. Basically, it's just a meme coin. Like a meme coin is supposed to be a meme coin. It's just funny. That's all it is. And you know, I kind of see like it's probably gonna go to like I don't know 3 to 5 mil in this market that we're in. 3 to 5 mil, which would put you somewhere around 10, 20, like a 20 to 30x. So if you were to buy, let's say, I don't know, $500, a 10x would be 5 grand, 20x. Damn, what would 20x be like 10 grand? I don't know, something like that. Anyways, there's some money to be made here, so I would pay attention. It's kind of funny. Looks like SPH is a great buy. Oh, that's the Spider-Man on a horse. Yeah, SPH. That's the ticker, SPH. So yeah, let's see how this plays out. I'm curious because hopefully it's still around next week when we have another ticker trending space. Hopefully it goes to millions. Because then that would be some good excess for you guys. That would be good. You guys can print money, and then if you want to move it to Roaring Kitty, for example, you can. That's the beauty. That's what you do with a lot of these meme coins. Like if they have like some sort of comedy, if they have something going on, you make some money, and then you shift it over to your quality coins, like Memelinked. Tokens have been around for a while, but always leave some money behind. Don't be greedy and just dump your whole bag and hurt the project. Like you take a little bit at a time on the way up on the volume, and then you leave a moon bag. You always leave a moon bag because you never know when Elon's gonna post a fucking Spider-Man. You never know when some Spider-Man news is gonna happen again, where the Spider-Man fights the bum. I mean, you never know. Like Spider-Man is like Spider-Man, right? It's a big deal. You never know when the next Spider-Man movie is gonna be announced. You don't never know. So you always leave a little bit of money. There was a few projects 6 months ago that I thought they were dead, and I left, like $100 in there, and they kind of dust out. And then I wake up, and everybody's talking about it. There was this coin called Kid. There was a 12-year-old kid that rug everybody. I was one of the top holders. I was one of the ones that got rugged by this kid, right, in Solana. And then all of a sudden I wake up and all over Twitter they're talking about this kid token, and I'm like, yeah, it can't be the same one I got fucking rug. I opened my Solana wallet, and dude, there was a lot of fucking money in that wallet, and I was like, what happened? So I started like researching, like, how the what the fuck happened? Is the kid back? Like, no, what happened is it became a CTO, and the CTO just fucking send that thing. They just pumped the shit out of that project, and I was one of the top holders, and I was like, holy shit, we killed it. So yeah, 150K market cap. Don't fade this. It's an easy money, and the reason why I can tell you it's easy money, I'm going to tell you why. Because if you look at the hour candle, I always look at the hour candle. I don't look at anything else. You can see that they had a dump there, a dump there, a big dump there, and another retraction there. I always look for those retractions, and they already had 4 in the 1 hour candles. So that tells you that they're on an uptrend, and there's been some sell pressure already, and the investors bought the sell pressure, and they continue to up. They're at a new all-time high right now, and nobody's cheating. A new all-time high, and nobody's cheating. That tells you that if you're at 150K and nobody's fucking cheating, that it's probably gonna go above the millions. Easy money right there. But let's keep going. All right. I just wanted to talk a little bit about this fucking token. It's just hilarious. Spider-Man on a horse. Unbelievable. Who comes up with this shit? All right, let's jump to the next one. PEP. Now, before we jump on PEP, we're going to take a minute and enjoy a little bit of intermission dance party.
Man, who out here?
It's like that.
Oh, we got my boy, the real Randy Chavez, the cat to the moon. Big shout out to the cat community. We did talk about the cat at the beginning of the show, so you guys can always go back and watch it. But yeah, let's talk about PEP, man. What the fuck is going on with PEP? Now let's talk about PEP, okay? There's 2 things that I want to talk about. With PEP, we started talking about PEP here, okay? That was our entry point. We talk about that a lot. We joined a couple. We actually, now that I think about it, Frank was the first person ever on PEP to open a Twitter space. That fucker found it first before any of us. He found PEP first. I think it was like 100K market cap when he found it. He opened a space after a retrace from that first pump. That first pump right here, this one right here, that it touched like 700K, and then it started dumping. He opened up a space, a Twitter space, and that Twitter space ran for like 12 hours. Now, what was crazy, in those 12 hours, this thing went like from 400K to almost 5 million in those 12 hours of that Twitter space. It was crazy. Okay. The backstory is actually very intriguing. The backstory of PEP, I'm going to show you guys. If you go on Twitter, let's see if it works. Okay, let me go on my profile, because this is like the community mods profile. So let me show you why I decided to buy this coin when it was in the low 100,000s. Okay, there's this tweet that was made. Check this out. It was made in 2015. Okay, 2015, April 13, 2015. And the tweet says from @PepeCoinDeb, okay, time to buy your rarest Pepes with our new altcoin. See, they didn't even call it a meme coin 10 years ago. They call it an altcoin. And you see this domain right here, this pepecoin.ga. If you click it, I'm going to show you this. If you click it, it sends you here. You're like, okay. So and then it has a contract address. You click on the contract address and it sends you to PEP. Now, what's really crazy, the backstory behind this is that PEP is the oldest tweet ever made by the crypto Pepe developer. This is the oldest tweet ever. It's 10 years old. The one that we thought was the OG Pepe, that one came from a tweet in 2016. This tweet is a year older than the OG Pepe that ran to 800 million. Okay, this tweet is older, and Frank, that piece of shit, found it first. It blew my mind. But yeah, I don't buy everything Frank promotes. Trust me, I don't. But if it makes sense, I'll buy the shit. I will buy it. And the last couple of things that he showed to me, they have made sense, and I bought them. And this was definitely one of them. Now, I'm actually like accumulating. I'm going to tell you guys where I'm accumulating, okay? We're going to go back. We're going to go back to Ticker Trending real quick. So I'm going to show you where I'm buying, okay? I'm not buying on days where everybody gets all excited and it starts to pump, okay? I'm not doing that. My accumulation zone, I'm going to show you. It's right here, okay? This is my accumulation zone, which is roughly around 4 to 500K. That's where I'm accumulating. The reason why is because this thing is not dead. The community is very strong, and the narrative is 10 years old. The guy that created that domain, he has renewed it for 10 years. So the man is committed to that domain, that website from that tweet. Committed. The oldest tweet ever in history by the Pepe coin developer. 10 years old. So that's my accumulation zone. I mean, you can start accumulating here, but to me, I'm just accumulating in the 400 or 500K range, because I'm working my way up to be like a top 5, at least a top 10 holder in this project. Because when people find out the whole story behind this and it blows up, I want to make sure that I become a Pepe millionaire for sure. Okay, so that's something to look at. So far we have talked about the cat, roaring kitty, Spider-Man on a horse. I'm gonna buy some of this shit. I'm gonna buy it. I already have the cat. I already have roaring kitty. I already hold Pep. But this shit right here, I'm gonna buy some of this. Okay, why? Because it's funny and it's a meme coin, and you know what's a few $100. It moons or it doesn't. That's how meme coins are. It either moons or it doesn't. But when it does, when you hit one, you become a roaring kitty millionaire, a Pepe millionaire, the cat millionaire. Man, we got Bird Dog. Respects the meme link. Get on Ticker Trending. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. Now let's jump into Coco. Fucking Coco. Coco's sitting at a 2 mil, man. We've been talking about, look at that. It's still, our trend lines are still there, man. Like that's the floor. That is the damn floor. 2 mil is the floor for Coco. The koalas. 2 mil is the floor. Are they ever going to pump? Most likely. Is they going to pump today, tomorrow? We don't know. We just know that this is the floor. That's all we know. And if you're a big fan of koalas, if you're a fan of this community, I would advise to just look into this community. Just look into it. Join the Telegram. Go check out, see what it's about. See if you get a feel for it. If you like it, this might be a good long-term play. Like this thing moon when it pumped. Like it fucking like it went, man, it killed a 0.5. So that was what, like a 15x from here. So 2 mil times 15 is roughly 30 million. This thing ran to like 30 million. Some shit like that. So yeah, look into the Coco community, guys. Check them out. Now let's go to Memelinked. Now you guys know I am the main developer of Memelinked. Now, Memelinked is so undervalued right now. It's so underrated. I'm gonna compare it to Pump Fund. Okay, I'm gonna compare it to Pump Fund because I believe that we're gonna be at their level. If not, we might surpass Pump Fund. Okay, I am like so confident in what we're building. I am so confident. Now, the reason why I want to compare it to Pump Fund is because Pump Fund makes all their money on their platform, right? They make so much stinking money on their platform. They launched what, like 2 years ago or something like that. And in those 2 years, they literally took over the space. Pump Fund took over the space. Now there's obviously development time that took place before the launch date. So Pump Fund could be a project that's been working on maybe 3-4 years. It's been a long process for them. But anybody that believe in Pump Fund, they made a lot of money. Imagine being some of the first people to launch coins on Pump Fund. All those fucking coins pumped so hard. It was crazy. And then obviously Pump Fund is doing their thing. They just released their mobile application. Man, they're killing it. They're about to release a new update to Pump Fund. And yeah, the reason why I want to compare Memelinked to Pump Fund is because we're building something special. And I'm going to break it down to you. Technology is very valuable in the space because without technology, you don't have wallets, you don't have launch pads, you don't have anything. So somebody somewhere has to make this shit for you so you can use it, whether it's a volume bot, a Telegram bot, whatever it is that you use every day. Some smart fucker behind a computer build it for you, and they collect a percentage of everyday transactions. That's the beauty of technology. Now, right now, Memelinked is sitting at a little over 3 mil market cap, a little over 3 mil. Our all-time high was somewhere around 25 million, something like that. Okay. And yes, this is my project. For those that don't know, I am the main developer. We tracked it. We've been up, down, up, down, up, down. We're waiting for it to really just fucking shoot. Like it's coming. It's fucking coming. And I'm telling you guys right now, this trend line right here at the bottom, this is where you need to be accumulating. Accumulate on that trend line. That's your entry point for success. You accumulate on that trend line, and you're going to be happy that you did. Okay. That wedge is forming nicely. Somewhere in here, it's going to go. It's going to go. Okay. If you go to Memelinked.com, okay, Memelinked.com, this is what it looks like. Memelinked.com is going to be a social media. It is going to be a lot like Twitter / TikTok / Pump Fund / whatever you want to slash it with, because it's going to have pretty much everything that you need. DEX, CMC crap, social media stuff, algorithm for Solana, ETH, different blockchains. It's going to have it all into one. You're going to be able to pay for verifications in crypto, marketing, everything within crypto, fiat, Apple Pay, Android Pay, everything within the application of Memelinked. Okay. The application will go on the App Store. That is what we want. We want to be in the top 20 social media platforms in the world at launch. We want to enter in the top 5 in a matter of 6 to 12 months. And what I mean in the top 5, I mean next to X, next to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I think what else? Discord, maybe? Yeah, in the top 5. Somewhere in there we want to be. And we're going to do it. We're going to do it because we are building something very, very special. You're going to have your own personal account, your own personal feed. I mean, you're going to have literally everything that you desire in a social media. Right here on the left, you're going to have, blockchains. TickerTrending.com is going to have a button right here. It's going to send you to the new TickerTrending.com. You're going to have a lot of advertisement going on all day, every day. But you see, we put it on the side. So it's just, you can scroll clean. You can scroll clean and you don't have to worry about a lot of the ads. Look at that. It's just beautiful. It's clean. It's smooth. It's working its way up. And we haven't even finished the beta. This is the beta. The beta is maybe 60% done, 70% done. We haven't really got into the bullish stuff like voice chats, DMs, personal feed, algorithm, decks, all that stuff. It's coming. It's coming. And when it comes, I'm telling you right now, just like everybody's flocking into Pump right now because what's coming, everybody's just buying the shit out of Pump. They took it from the bottom to a new all-time high. They're buying the shit out of it. Why didn't they buy the shit out of it when it was down? Because smart people don't do that. They wait, and they wait, and they wait. Only genius people do that. Only above the average buy the floors. They buy the dips. You want to get rich? Buy early. That's how you get rich. Okay? So guys, go to Peppercoin. Go to Memelinked.com. Create an account today. It's super simple. You go in there, you connect your Gmail, boom, you have an account. Then you can start dropping GIFs. You can start dropping maybe you want to promote Roaring Kitty in here. So people, there's over 2,000 people already using the site. So think about that. You're gonna get that free exposure of your meme coin in a new social media that's upcoming. Be early adopter, guys. The early adopters in Pump Fund, they made a lot of money. You need to be an early adopter on Memelinked. I'm telling you right now, that's what you want to do. You can be cool. You can say, all right, let's talk about FOMO. Send it. Let's see, which one's bullish? Yeah, this one right here. The fuck? Did I just click on something? Yeah, I did. All right, we'll drop this right here. Let's fucking go. Oh, and by the way, you don't get suspended ever on Memelinked. So you can post whatever the hell you want. Now, obviously, you just gotta keep it clean. You gotta keep it clean. You gotta keep it doing its thing. Yeah. All right, back to TickerTrending.com. Let's see what's next. Let's take a minute. Say hi to the. Let's see, what do we got? The cat, Roar, True, Roar, Bird Dog, MK. MK is solid. Bro, MK is going to be huge. It's so undervalued right now. It's so oversold. Like, everything that we talk about tonight, you guys should really look into it. These are all great projects. Like, look into them. Like, for real, look into them. Stack up. Be smart. Okay, let's see what else we got. Let's do this one right here.
All right, guys, come on. Let's go. You ready? I'm going to sit in the snow-covered bench. Holy smokes. Oh, my God. Yes. I'm one of the wild raccoons. Ready?
That's so funny. And guys, make sure that you guys get an NFT. We are gonna be pushing the NFTs till we reach at least 250 minted NFTs. The reason why, because at 250 NFTs, we get to apply for verification on OpenSea. So get yourself an NFT. They're going to be part of a fighting game, a mobile fighting game called Trash Panda takedown. It's going to be funny. It's awesome. Okay. So you can join the Telegram and then just type in NFT and then boom, the link will pop out. Make sure that you guys are going through Ticker Trending for all the socials for Memelinked. Don't go anywhere else. Or you can go at Memelinked on Twitter or even, my Twitter. But make sure that you're finding the proper websites, the proper Telegrams, the proper Twitter pages. Be careful. There's a lot of fakes. There's a lot of scams. Always be cautious, okay? Anyways, we're going to jump into LFGO. Now, LFGO, man, it's so undervalued. Like, I don't even know how to say this. Like, it's just been down for so long. You see that long line? That long line. And it's just going to take, like, one catalyst. One thing to happen. And LFGO will start moving. It could be something like, I don't know, Elon makes a Lego image, or, somebody big says, let's fucking go. I don't know. Something is going to catch fire. Okay. So keep an eye on LFGO. Don't fade that dip. It's been at 500K for months. Okay. Months. All right. Let's jump into XPX. Now, this is my boy's Rico Moneybags project, sitting at a 1.7 mil. Beautiful project. This one's on BNB, guys. This one's on BNB, and like every project, they have their previous bottom, their previous high, and you always look for those floors, right? And boom, you catch it every time. So right now they're on a nice clean up trend. I mean, there's really no resistance. There's really nothing that can stop this other than just volume. And it's gonna take something simple, like maybe a new utility that XPX drops, a catalyst, and this thing's gonna push past that all-time high, and it's gonna start going into that 5-10 million range, where you start attracting the big money. Okay, so don't fade XPX. They plan to be the PayPal of crypto, which is a pretty ambitious goal. I love it. Crow number 9. We got Crow number 9. What can I say about Crow? I'm always telling you, buy the fucking bottoms. I tell you all the time, buy the bottoms. Always buy the bottoms. You buy the bottoms, you're happy, you win, everybody's happy. Look at that. I told you a million times. I've been telling you since forever to buy the bottoms. And eventually it pumps. 5 cents to what? Almost 40 cents? Damn, that thing did a 9x. If you had a nice bag of like 10K in there, that would have turned into $90,000. And with the liquidity that the Crow has, you would have been able to sell the entire $90,000. On top of that, it's probably going to keep pumping. Probably going to hit 50 cents, maybe $1, maybe more this cycle. So we'll keep an eye on it. I haven't sold my Crow yet. My minimum target is 50 cents to start taking profits, between 50 cents and 95 cents. That's when I'm going to take at least 75% of my gains from Crow. Always leave a little bit left in case it goes to $2. It might do it. So we'll find out. All right, the last one we got on the show tonight. We're going to play a little bit of fucking action. I see my boy Zero in the house. Let's fucking go. He says BNB. He loves BNB. Yeah. The last thing we're going to do is, let's party like it's 1999, boys. Let's go. Man, here we are back. Back. Seven asked me if I still hold my Pepe coin. I do. I believe in the long-term narrative of the Pepe coin. I go into 4 or 5 mil for now. It wasn't like, I mean, it's okay, but it wasn't impressive. That thing deserves so much more. For it to be connected to a tweet that was made 10 years ago, and the fact that the owner of that domain has renewed it for 10 years, it shows to me that there's some sort of form of commitment to the creator of that meme coin. So yeah, I'm still holding it. To me, look, this is what there's a lot of people, like, they put all their money on a coin, hoping, and they just have too much pressure. Myself, I just like to put like a small percentage of my portfolio on a project and accumulate over time. And it's money that you're willing to see what happens. If it does what it's supposed to, then I will become a Pepe millionaire. If it doesn't, I'll lose a few $1,000. See what I'm saying? So you gotta balance your portfolio out so you're not stressed all the time about it. Just like with Roaring Kitty. Like when I bought Roaring Kitty, I only bought it because the community was just so fucking bullish. I didn't, I've seen a lot of Roaring Kitties in the past that come through DeFi, but there was something special about this one. It was the community, so I decided to invest in the community, and that's what I did with Pepe Coin. I invested in the narrative. Okay, the narrative is so good. Now let's talk about Kendu. Kendu, you guys know that Kendu ran to what? Almost 300 million, all-time high. 300 million. And like myself, I bought after all the chaos happened. Like when the developer and the community kind of broke up and it became a full CTO, that's when I bought it. I bought the chaos. And the reason why I bought it, once again, is not because Kendu offers a big service to the world. I bought it because they have this crazy community that believe it's going to be the next big Inu. And the fact that it's at 13 mil right now, it's like a few $100, $1,000 in there, and just see what it does over time could change your life. So Kendu's a big project. There's thousands of holders, 17,000 holders to be exact. So tapping into the Kendu network it's smart for anybody. Especially like, look, we have this downtrend again. This consolidation period here. You see that? Same thing we saw with Crow. Same thing we saw with Roaring Kitty, and so many other projects. Like you get that long consolidation period, and that's the period where you buy. That's the periods where, if you believe in the narrative and the community, that's where you buy. And you got to have a decent portfolio. I have like my top coins that I hold, like the ones that are, at least I got like 50K plus invested. Then I got coins like Kendu where I put anywhere between $2,000 to $10,000 and just let them sit there. So you got to have your levels and your investments. And, Kendu, I got a nice bag in Kendu. So let's hope they do well. Let's all make money. So what did we learn today, guys? What did we learn today? The cat, it's been around for a while. Roaring Kitty, doing their thing at 11 mil. Big shout out to Roaring Kitty. They're fighters. Spider-Man on a horse. That shit is funny. The fact that it's something that it just hasn't hit the market. It hasn't caught fire because everybody's so focused, on stuff like this, like stuff that's going on in the news. Like right now with the United Kingdom, like there's a lot of chaos, stuff that happened with Charlie and all these things. Like everybody's just so focused on this stuff. But when the focus shifts and we go back to meme coins, being meme coins, projects like Spider-Man on a horse are going to blow up. The main thing is to catch them before that happens. Pepe, 10-year narrative. Coco, strong community. Memelinked, social media powered by cryptocurrency, LFGO, XPay is the next fucking PayPal, Crow, Can-Do. Guys, this if this is these were the coins you held right now going into the bull run, you would most likely win. Like, you would win with this setup right here. These 10 coins right here, you would win. No question about it. Now, are they all going to last forever? Obviously not all of them. I mean, the fact 10 out of 10, I don't know if that would ever happen. But you just got to see what's going on with the projects and just go for it. Spider-Man and a Horde launched yesterday. I can't tell you that it's going to be here next week. I don't know. I just know the narrative is funny. It's new. It's original. Pep launched a few days ago. It's still here. The rest of the people have been here for a long time. So between Pep and Spider-Man and a Horse, those are your two newest coins. The rest have been building for 6+ months. Some of them over a year. All right, guys. This was Pablo Crow. Thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate every single one of you. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace out. I believe that we're going to be seeing a $40,000, $50,000 Bitcoin this year.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check cause I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place. I wanna be first, work till it hurts. Dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts. Never waste time, you got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off, what do you like? Make a dream job, no 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.